Hello, I'm Mike Gordon. Welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Sonic Jam for the Sega Saturn. And we are going to wrap up the Sonic 2 portion of my perfect playthrough by taking on the special stages. I split these up from Time Attack because the special stages in Time Attack combined would have made the previous video a little bit too long for my taste. Anyways, I just want to show that I completed all the time trials here. Got the #1 records rather handily, I might add. So all there's left to do now is the special stage, and it always takes time to load because we have to do them all in succession. So, as I said a little while ago when I talked about Sonic 1 special stages, in special stage mode, the special stages are based on the game's easy setting. So while Time Attack is based on normals, special stages is based on easy. So I'm gonna try to get Sonic to hit the bombs up north. There's definitely some lag in movements between Sonic and Tails. They're desynced. Alright, now they're synced back up again. It doesn't look like it at first because, oh, we need 130 rings. So is it based on easy or normal? Well, it's based on easy. Alright, we hit the combined threshold of 103 rings between Sonic and Tails. Neither character exceeded 100 rings. This is literally the most you can do to manipulate how fast you clear these stages. You cannot manipulate faster times otherwise. So yeah, we have to go straight to the next one. And there are no bombs in this section, so Sonic's just gonna take all the rings for himself. Maybe a couple stragglers for Tails. I figure out an opening to get. Alright, there it is. Alright, so 130 rings again. Is it based on easy? I thought it was based on easy. Alright, that doesn't matter too much. Just don't want Sonic taking the rings. So long as they only exceed 100 rings, I'm good. It's definitely not the normal count for the original difficulty, say. That would be like 140. That's 140 for the first one, at least. Alright, the number is very low here. So, I definitely know this isn't original mode. Might be based on normal. I think we'll figure out what the later special stage is. Because the early ones are pretty easy to do once you get the hang of the layout. So I manipulate so that Tails will get the front row. He's probably gonna hit a bomb at some point, so. So I'm timing it so Tails jumps at the last possible second. And he gets hit by a bomb, so now we're basically neck and neck. All I need is another 40 rings, so I'm not too flustered here. I am just... Ooh. Yeah. I got out of Sokka. Tails just completely went out of sync and I struggled to recover. But I barely made it. At least I made it. And yeah, Sokka has some interesting music glitches with these games. Remember, whenever a tune like the 1-Up jingle disrupts the score, I have to be careful. Sunny Rings is the next threshold. Yeah, I did think this is based on easy. I missed that. Alright. Best part is because Sock's jumping first, Sock will take the earlier rings, and Tails will take the rest. So, alright, we already crossed the threshold, so all I have to do is not exceed 100 rings for any of my characters. I could just hover around on the left-hand side, because there's nothing there on the left-hand side for pretty much the entire run. Alright, now there was. Alright! That went pretty swimmingly. So now number 5. We'll definitely know if this is easy or normal soon. It is possible that, yeah, this is easy. I would not be surprised if the game's normal difficulty basically modeled the special stages off of the prerequisites for the solo campaign. But here, these numbers are even worse than what are even lower than what Knuckles needs to get the emeralds. Goes to show when it comes to collecting Chaos Emeralds, Knuckles is playing on easy. Actually, quasi-easy. This would be easy. Alright, what do we need? 110 rings. Yeah, that was the only set of bombs in this stage, and now we actually have to collect rings. Oh, yeah. I think we're good. Yeah, sometimes I wasn't paying attention, so I would just keep playing until I see the text flashing to see if I need more. And I stop. So I got more than I needed, but it's not super egregious that you did not exceed 100 rings. That is definitely easy. If this one is like 140 rings or something like that, I mean, Knuckles, the conditions for getting this one is with Knuckles is 170 rings. And that's just the normal playthrough, so... 110 rings, that's that's definitely lower. I think that's lower than what's... Trying to get Tails more involved here. Very tricky because of that split-second delay, and it doesn't cooperate with... Okay. We got past this gate with flying colors. 150 rings. Okay, this is definitely easy mode then. That is a lower ring count than what Knuckles needed. So that's easy. Oh. Yeah, I need Sonic to take damage so he doesn't collect. I couldn't have Sonic collect any more extra rings. Tails, I was fine because we would not exceed the 100 ring count with either character. So long as we do not exceed the 100 ring count with either character, I'm good. Alright, just one last bonus stage and one more shot at earning extra lives, which would be completely pointless because we cannot die in this. So what I was trying to do was purposely get Sonic hurt, but not Tails. But, of course, Tails is a fucking retard. At least the threshold for this early game is very low. Tails up front. Tails! This is gonna require a bit of a miracle to get to 110 without getting over 100. Yeah, I misjudged my jump, so I had to pivot away from this. I'm not chasing the rings anymore. I'm fine as far as the thresholds go, so I'm just gonna lay it as where it lies. And that's all the Chaos Emeralds yet again. In Sonic 2, we have completed everything there is to do with Sonic 2 in this game in the Sonic Gem collection. At least for now, because Knuckles in Sonic 2 is still a thing. But there you are, all 7 Chaos Emeralds, perfect for the title. Next on our perfect playthrough of Sonic Jam, we are taking on Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Solo. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all out of the way, this is Mike Gordon, sign out.